Hello everybody, it's the King back here with another video. Today guys, we are back with a special sort of video. This isn't going to be a gameplay episode, it's more so going to be an update and sort of infomercial video. So before we kind of get into, because I promised I was going to explain why I haven't been uploading recently and what's kind of been going on behind the scenes. And while I'm going to explain that in this video, I'm also going to bring some special and good news, hopefully. I've kind of been working on a project off the scenes, behind the scenes, whatever. I've spoken about a little bit about it and trying to get this to work, and it hasn't been working so well, but I finally got it to work. So I'm going to mention that first before getting into the main story, just for those who are kind of not really interested and don't really want to watch the full video. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to get this out the way first. So, this channel originally was started with mobile gaming. That's what we originally did. It's what we kind of started off the channel with. PC games only came later on, for those of you who are newer to the channel. PC games weren't what we started with. PC games were definitely what made this channel popular, but they weren't what started off this channel or what kind of like got us our initial sort of viewer base and subscriber base. Those were all mobile games. Now, I don't recommend you to go back and watch those videos. They were horrible, poor quality. We didn't have a proper mic back then, so everything was just really poorly done. My apologies for that mid-pause. I had a little bit of the sniffles, but anyway. So yeah, like mobile gaming was really what started off this channel, and basically when we got a gaming PC, we transferred over the gaming content on the PC because it was just a lot easier to upscale the quality and the recording quality, the audio quality, basically everything, even a minor editing, thumbnails, stuff like that. It was all very easy to do on PC compared to doing it on mobile. So we transferred over. I've been getting requests for a few specific mobile games, and I personally have wanted to sort of return back to mobile gaming. Not entirely, right, but I wanted to bring back a few mobile games here and there. Unfortunately, and I've spoken a little bit about this, but for whatever reason, my phone has not been wanting to record mobile content. It just hasn't. I don't know why it's doing this. I don't know, like, why, I don't really know what's causing it, you know what I mean? I've tried every recording app in the game store, and that's not like an exaggeration. I really have tried basically every single one of them. I don't know what's causing it. I don't know why. Like I can't record more than like 4 minutes at a time without it crashing, and 4 minutes is generous. Usually what happens is anything over 30 seconds is already highly lucky, and I don't know what's causing it. Like I said, I've tried literally every app. I don't know what's happening. So I finally figured out a way to like record mobile content. It's a process I've never had to do before. It's just something that is entirely new, something that I'm not used to. Basically, what how I've kind of figured it out, in case any of you are wondering or wanting to do the same for your own channels. Basically, what I did was I screen mirrored, right? So I basically shared my phone screen to my PC and then had OBS record that shared screen. So basically what I'm doing is I'm streaming my phone screen to my PC and then like recording that shared screen. So technically it's still all being recorded on PC and everything, but it is being streamed live from my phone. It's screen mirroring and like screen sharing and stuff like that is something I've never had any experience with. It's something I've never even thought, like, I obviously knew it was possible. I just never thought like that this could be an application of it or whatever. So it's taken a better part of like 10 hours, 9-10 hours, something like that, to figure out, you know what I mean? Anywhere between honestly 8 and 10 hours was probably how long it took, because to figure it all out and stuff, because there's a lot of screen sharing apps out there and not all of them work. A lot of them just want your money, so a lot of them are like, oh yeah, you can share if you have like a cable, but you also need to like pay for this specific plan, or if you want to like pay like AirDrop or whatever. Like one of them did really good quality, but you could only screen share 10 minutes at a time, which was so stupid. It wasn't even recording 10 minutes at a time, it was actually sharing. So for example, if I started up like the sharing program, right, and I went to go like grab like a glass of water or whatever before I began my recording, and I came back, that would mean 4 minutes of my 10 minutes is already gone. So I would have to begin recording, record about 5 minutes worth of content, pause the video, like close out the app, reopen the entire app, wait for it to resync up, wait for it to restart like sharing and streaming or whatever, and then restart the video. And I would have to do that for 10-minute segments every time. And the issue is that obviously while I'm playing a game and stuff, in the middle of a round or whatever, if it cuts out, there's no way for me to like easily just start it up. Either I have to purposefully lose the round, or I have to complete it without like without it being available on camera or whatever. It was basically just very inconvenient. So I had to constantly like look for apps and stuff like that, and the good apps and stuff. And I finally did find one, and I found one that was compatible with my phone and compatible on the computer and everything like that. And it streams decent quality. So yeah, you guys are actually going to be getting a game video, a mobile game video for today. We're gonna come back with regular like Lego stuff in a few days. It's just I'm kind of trying to like get used to this newer content. But yeah, so you guys are going to be getting a mobile game content for today, and that's kind of like the big news that I wanted to unveil. Now this second part of this video is going to be, sorry about that, so where was I? Right. So the second part of this video, for those who aren't really interested in, let me just make sure, yeah, okay, it's only been a 6-minute video so far, that's not too long. But yeah, for those who aren't interested in, hearing sort of what's been going on, and sort of actually a little deeper about, like, my medical history and what's kind of been happening out behind the scenes, you guys can leave this video at this point. That was basically my big announcement. So this second part of this video now is just going to be talking about what's been going on. For those of you who are new to this channel and don't know, a few months ago, back when I was still employed, because I got fired from my job in case people don't know, but, because for being sick, but, basically, for those of you who don't know, back, like, a few months ago when I was still working at, the fast food, place, I'm not sure if I can, now, like, if I'm legally fine to mention where I worked, because I'm no longer an employee, so contract no longer binds me, but just on the safe side, I'm not going to. I think I may have mentioned it in the past anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But, yeah, I just want to be on the safer side. I don't think it actually matters where I worked anyway, because it's not really, like, prevalent to the story or whatever. But, yeah, basically, before, like, about a month before I got fired, I had to take, like, prednisone, which was, like, a steroid for, like, because the tendons in both my feet were inflamed and, like, swollen like crazy. So I had to do that. And then, I also started taking crazy amounts of antibiotics, chest infection, throat infection, stuff like that. I was just getting, like, super sick. And then it also, like, got discovered that I had Lyme disease as well. So it was like, okay, great. So now you also need these Lyme disease antibiotics. And basically, we're not sure if, like, all of that, like, is what triggered this current issue, or if it's just, like, coincidental or what. But ever since, my stomach has just basically been a mess. I don't want to get too heavy into details or whatever, because it's, honestly doesn't really matter, and secondly, it's kind of gross, but so I'm just gonna, like, skip over it. But, like, basically, my stomach has just been a mess, and there's good days, and there's bad. But the past, like, week and a half, honestly, has just... I've been in so much pain. I haven't really even been able to, like, sit on my, like, computer or my PC and stuff. Like, even when it's gotten bad, right, usually I'm still fine so long as I'm, like, sitting down and not moving around or whatever, right? This past, like, week and a half has been so bad. I genuinely have not even, like, been able to sit in a chair. I've had to lie down, and even lying down, it's still so painful. I've spent most of the week asleep. That's why I said, like, I wasn't, like, able to, like, record content or, like, even, like, do some off-camera grinding work like I usually do when I'm sick. I haven't, like, I've literally been asleep most of the day. Like, I swear, there was a day where I slept almost 18 hours. Like that, I just couldn't, like, get up because of the pain, you know what I mean? So I was like, so for those of you guys who are asking, oh, are you okay? Are you fine? Where are you? What's happening to you? Thank you so much for all the concern. I'm fine. I'm just, it's something I've been dealing with for months for now, so I should be used to it. But like I said, there are good days and there are bad. So when the bad days hit, it kind of catches you off guard, and it kind of threw off my entire recording schedule. So I do want to apologize about that. I really should stop procrastinating and have some have some pre-recorded videos. The issue with that, though, is whenever I pre-record videos, I always post several of them a day. So if I have, like, 3-4 pre-recorded videos, I'll post 2 a day until I just run out of pre-recorded content. You know what I mean? So, like, which helps the channel grow at, like, a crazy pace, but it also means that there's, like, larger gaps in between when I start uploading again. So, I mean, honestly, I've got to stop doing that, but knowing myself, I'm gonna keep doing it. It's just, I'm a very stubborn person, and I do things sometimes when I shouldn't, so I didn't want to apologize. But yeah, they're probably, like, if you guys see 2-3 videos being uploaded on a day, no, it's because I was very, very productive, and I have a bunch of pre-recorded content, and I'm basically dumping it all in, like, a short period of time. That's usually what tends to happen. But yeah, so that's kind of, like, what was going on behind the scenes, you know what I mean? Like I said, I was on, like, 3-4 antibiotics, even after, like, the prednisone, and then, like, so we're just not sure if that's what caused it or, like, something else, but my stomach has just honestly been crazy messed up. I mean, Yeah, it's the first time in my life that I've fainted. I mean, I've dealt with a lot in my life. I've dealt with like all sorts of issues. I've had corona twice. I've had the swine flu. I've had whooping cough. I've had literally everything you can possibly imagine, and I have just never had, like, I've never passed out before. You know what I mean? I've never fainted. It's never something I've experienced. But due to these stomach issues, I actually did pass out in the middle of a doctor's examination. So if you guys wanted to have like sort of an idea of like how bad it could get sometimes, that's kind of like how bad it can get. So when everybody's asking, oh, are you good? Are you okay? And stuff, it really does mean the world to me. It really, really does touch me. I mean, that pause. But but yeah, thank you so much for reaching out. All of you, you know what I mean? I really, really am, I don't want to get too emotional, but I really am glad to have this community, and I really am glad we're all sort of connected through this channel and everything like that. It was the goal, right? It's always been my goal to kind of make a community where we can all, like, come together, chill, and just forget about, like, the stress of the real world, right? I had a channel like that growing up. I have mentioned it before, and it honestly got me through some tough times. So the fact that so many people sort of are showing the same sincerity to me, that, like, yeah, just the fact that, like, people are showing the same sincerity to me that I'm like, that I wished I could have showed people back then. I mean, it really does mean the world to me. You know, I am so proud and grateful of this community that we've built up, and I don't intend to stop. I intend to keep going. 300 subs, 400, 1,000, 2,000. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep uploading, even if I'm sick, even if I even if I get another job when I get better. Even if like whatever happens in the future, I will continue uploading on this channel. Maybe not every single day, but I will try to upload as often as possible. So that's one thing you guys never ever have to worry about. I don't plan on stopping this channel ever. I'll be a 90-year-old man and with dementia, and I'll still be uploading on this channel. Okay, so you guys don't ever need to worry about that. This channel will keep going, and we'll keep growing, and we'll keep getting stronger. But that's all for today's episode, though, guys. It's not even really an episode. That's all for today's video, I should say. If you guys are excited for mobile content to make a return, do hit that like button. And if you guys want to subscribe to be notified when such videos are posted, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Other than that, though, guys, I hope you've all had a wonderful day. If you haven't, I hope it turns into a great and wonderful day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace out, everyone. See you guys later.